The day before the test. The day of the test. Okay, class. We have a test today, as you well know. So, here you are. Test.
Yeah, you should look on it, yes.
Oh, I'm gonna fail this.
I'm gonna ace this.
Begin.
So unprepared.
No talking. "30 minutes later."
This is right. That was a really awesome test.
Thank you, Noor. Okay, the test is over. Please hand them in.
Well, I failed that.
The next day. All right, class, I have your tests back. Nada, it's such a disappointment. I take it that you didn't study again? Great job, Noor. Yes, I got an A+. I'm screwed.
Which student do you want? Do you want the good one or the bad one?
Well, if you want to know, here's how.
First, what is stress? It is like too much pressure on a student. If you put too much pressure on a wooden board, it would break. Same with students. What is motivation? Motivation is the general desire or willingness of someone to do something. Like sometimes I want to go to certain classes. I'll tell you the reasons later.
Let's start with some stress issues.
I'm Iman Masood and I'm in 7th grade.
Okay, so Ahmad, do you think your teachers give you too much tests at the same time?
Yes.
That's right. Giving students too much tests at the same time is really stressful for students because they cannot study for all the subjects at once. Well, here's a solution that I think would work.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Buhaider and I teach 7th grade science and also drama and an elective for grade
Do you find when you have your tests with different teachers so there aren't too many tests at the same time?
Teachers talk about doing that and we really need to sit down and talk, the teachers who have the same students, but usually that doesn't happen, so it does end up sometimes where there's multiple tests on one day, and it usually happens towards the end of quarters or when units are ending, and often it happens that in different subject areas our units last approximately the same amount of time, so assessments can sometimes come at the same time. That is something that I think as teachers we can work on getting better at, to coordinate that a little bit better.
I think Ms. Buhaider is right, and this is one way for teachers to plan out when they have tests. Just to have a meeting with each other and see if they have the same students. If they do, they can plan when they have their tests so it's not too much at the same time. Another issue is overwhelming homework.
My name is Anastasia. I'm in 7th grade.
Do you feel that teachers in one specific block give you too much homework?
There are a couple that give a lot.
Oh, I can't see you there. On topic. Well, teachers, students have other blocks than yours, and they get homework from almost all their blocks that day. Another thing that really stresses out students is when we have unfair, angry, insincere teachers. This gets us out stressed a lot, because we don't know why you have a bad day, but it isn't fair to take us out on us students. To solve this, try to keep calm. Your students didn't do anything to harm you.
I'm Hamza and I'm in 7th grade. What stresses me out the most is not knowing how to get a 4.
Another issue is not knowing how to get a 4. Most students get stressed out from not knowing how to. Try to tell them, maybe by putting it on NVS. Let's see, where am I? Oh, motivation time. Have a good classroom climate by having colors, plants, and work displayed. Students don't like old and boring stuff. They like new and exciting stuff. Another way to motivate students is letting them have more ownership, like letting them have choices in assignments. They will be more motivated to do work they chose to do.
You have 3 choices for a project: a poster, a slideshow, or a write-up.
Can I have a poster, please?
오빤 강남스타일 강남스타일 낮에는 따사로운 인간적인 여자 커피 한 잔에 여유를 아는 품격 있는 여자 밤이 오면 심장이 뜨거워
Doing this in class can help motivate students because if you're tired, you'd be out of energy and you wouldn't do any work. But if you're energized and dancing, you can have some energy to do your work. Having a good relationship with you teachers also helps students be motivated because they really want to go to class because they know you're a friend. Don't have a monotone voice. Change your voice up and speak with purpose in an interesting way. It gets really boring sometimes and you really want to sleep. Make students interested in the subject by doing fun activities like games, partner, groups, trips outside the classroom, and sharing ideas with other classes. Well, I'm gonna have a trip outside my room. Bye! All this videotaping is making me stressful. I'm gonna go sleep now. Bye.